artificial intelligence and data science, machine learning, cyber security, and data science. We are from emerging technologies students. Firstly, mainly we entered into the Kiet. We know about future is going. What's the future is going. According to that, we are entered to the emerging technologies to gain a good package and to get a great opportunity in reputed company. And coming to the Kiet, not only studies they are encouraging, they are conducting so many skills like they know how the students hidden talents like they are conducting few programs like teach not about studies and they are see the student empowerment like NCC, NSS and sports.
Good.
Thank you.
The one I appreciate is you have taken the initiative. Very good. ఇంతమందిలో ఫస్ట్ నువ్వే లేచి మాట్లాడావు. అందరికీ మాట్లాడటం వచ్చు కానీ భయం ఆపేస్తుంది. ఎందుకు లేదు కోల్డ్ చేస్తారు లేదు. బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టేకెన్ ది ఇనిషియేటివ్. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యూ. వెరీ హ్యాపీ. వెరీ గుడ్. సీరియస్లీ నేను నిన్ను ప్రైజ్ చేయట్లేదమ్మా, ఆనెస్ట్గా చెప్తున్నా. Let's talk about Websynergies. We are in the market last 24 years. Okay, we are headquartered in Singapore, and we have an office in India. We have office in Japan. We are about to open our offices in UAE, Dubai, and followed by the US. Okay, one of our biggest what do you call asset is that we have sir. So Mr. Prabhu Kumar Gade, he is the head of Indian operations and group's executive vice president, and also the first employee of Websynergies. And he has been with Websynergies. This is his first job. And Amma.
Okay, sit down, take a seat.
She's Mrs. Vijayadurga Gade. She's the director of Indian operations and she's the director of human resources and finance. I was just starting about the countries.
You are which year students?
First year.
First year. So still 4 more years, 3 more years to go.
Yes, sir.
Why you came here all the way from Kakinada?
Educational trip. Can I?
The system.
You are visiting few companies? Visited.
Yes.
Okay. So all of you are belonging to the same branch or a different branch? Different branches. Okay. So your interest is to come to software industry or?
One thing, sir, basically they are all from computer science.
Okay.
In computer science, there are specializations.
Mhm.
But base core is computer science.
Okay. Core is computer science.
All are computer science.
Okay. Good. So, if you are all are computer science, that means your career also should be in computer science.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing you have to learn from first year is depends on your interest, because you are mainly in computer science, right? You should be learning programming skills, good programming skills. So where do you learn? How do you learn good programming skill? How do you learn? You have C in your curriculum?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So learning C, C++.
Python.
Python, Java.
So Python is not a good programming language. I mean, that is next generation programming language. But if you are tapping onto Python, you don't learn programming skills. Logic, you can only learn from C, low level programming language. So if you learn C, C has so many things. C has arrays, C has data structures,
Strings, functions.
so many things. If you learn the C well, then you will learn the logic, how to build logic. If you don't learn right, if you learn Python don't really teach you any logic. Python tell you, okay, one line. Python itself is already 4th generation programming language. For you, you should learn Unix and C. The first basic foundation for a computer science student is to learn Unix and C. Unix commands. You have Unix?
No, sir.
They don't have Unix. So your curriculum you have to change. If you are really wanted to be establish yourself in the IT industry as a programmer, what is your choice? Whether it is a programmer or something else. But everything requires at least some coding language. Whether you want to become a DevOps engineer, you still need Unix commands. Cloud engineer, Unix commands. You want to programmer, you need logic. So what and where do you learn this logic? Your campus drive also, they conduct in logical skills and all skills, but they finally also touch base on programming skills. If a company is not really checking your programming skills, that means they are pushing you into some unimportant jobs. For example, one large organization like TCS comes, they select, they give you good package, but they put you into BPO or something. That is not what a computer science student wants in your career. You want to establish yourself as a programmer or a software engineer, right? Or a DevOps engineer, or a test automation specialist, whatever it is. You have to have those skills. If you are not learning those skills and depending on Python and depending on even Java is better. C, C++, Java is okay. But Python won't give you anything. Python is just language where you can say direct commands. You don't need to write a logic. But you are at a very foundation level. You have to learn how to write, how to build logic. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So focus on that. If you focus on that, you will get selected for better jobs. You will get better packages. Understand? Python anybody can learn. Because you don't really need a brain to learn Python. But you need brain to write a program, build a logic, and you have to learn database concepts. Okay? I hope these are all in your curriculum, sir. If they are not part of the curriculum, right, you have to build that to them. Otherwise, they are absolute. I am telling you, we are training some of your colleagues They are not even, don't understand what is logic. So we took so many days for them to teach, to teach how to build logic. What is logic in the first place? Okay, you have to have logical mind. For mainly, if you want to become a software engineer or a programmer, right? So prepare, because you are in the first year, prepare well in that direction so that you will be selected for better institutes or better organizations and better jobs. It's not, I don't say better organization, it is a better job. The job is something that which you have to look at. Don't look at the company. What is the job they are offering you? Right? All your kite students came here. They are all into programming, software programming. We are putting on to different streams. It is taking a lot of time for us to teach them. Lot of time. So now they went back to exams and came back again.
Including comm skills and corporate
So
radio.
we are also teaching communication skills. You have to learn how to convey, how to speak, how to communicate. Right? So you are very much habituated to speak in speaking Telugu. In the college, you don't speak, you don't communicate in English. But in the professional life, when you come here, we look at that. We look at how do you communicate in English, whether you are able to open your mouth and speak few words about particular subject or topic. Right? So that is very important. You are not able to speak a single English word, it will be a challenge. So build communication skills. So we keep a lot of people for customer interviews. Then customer purely reject the candidate because he can't communicate in English. He can't explain in English. And he can't understand what the other side is telling him. Right? So the important thing is you have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to speak, how to convey things. Mainly start communicating in English. Right? So build that communication attitude. Then you will be able to succeed. Okay? Marks help you to some extent, but other things like this help you to become a good programmer, build your career. Okay? So I wish you all the best for your tour. How many days tour, sir?
3 days.
3 days, sir.
30
Today,
days.
tomorrow, day after, and Monday, Friday morning we will bookings.
Do you have any questions?
If you have any questions, any doubts about
Any doubts?
the system going in the software companies and everything, just you can ask.
What's the special
Anyone?
of this company?
Best, please stand.
Please
up
stand
and
and ask.
What's the special of this company, sir?
Special of this company?
Yes, sir.
So Websynergies is a software development company, right? So we are headquartered in Singapore. We have office in India, Japan. We have office in Middle East, Dubai. So we are a digital transformation company. We provide all digital transformation solutions. So you can take ERPs or you can take any Microsoft stack stack of solutions, SAP, and
Salesforce.
Salesforce, IoT, all latest technologies, IoT or blockchain, AI, ML. So these are
RPS.
the solutions we offer to customers, right? So all emerging tech solutions. So we are a typical IT company, right? Where we provide end-to-end customer-centric solutions. We don't sell particular products. We look at customer need and we provide solution to customer. Best solution, best product to customer. Okay, that is our
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Sir, I would like to add one. To say that any junior, fresher who joins us, like your kite batch, your seniors and all, they will not just know that single part of activity that they do it. They understand overall activities of how an IT functions, how a project functions. So end of the day, if the candidate works here for 3 to 4 years, they go out, they know the entire thing. Unlike where you join a bigger company and where you do only one task of testing and you don't know what happens above that and before that. So we have we are proud to say that any candidate who works here for 2 to 3 years outside, their 50% interview is done just by the name of experience with Websynergies. So the candidate who joins us as a fresher will be given an absolute overall knowledge, not just only coding. So that's about it. One more thing.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do you have any internship program, sir? If you have, how can we just get into the internship, sir?
We do have internship programs, ma'am, but this is basically for the final year students who are about to complete, or after completion we have our internship program looking at their performance in the internship. If they are doing really well, we will absorb them in the company.
Okay, sir.
That's how your seniors has also joined us.
Sir, how many months you conduct internships? How many months you conduct internships?
Well, it depends on the situation. For guys like you who are in the final year, we conduct for 6 months. Based on their performance, how they respond, their quick learning skills and all, we consider. Yeah, feel free to ask.
When trial will go on, sir, how will you take any fresher to your into your company?
See,
What are the main points that will?
first and foremost thing is their aptitude and logical test. So we have two kinds of tests. One is this aptitude test followed by a technical written test. We check your programming skills, basic logical skills and all. So there are two types of written skills, and then we will have a group discussion wherein we understand how better the candidate is communicating. It's not about dominating other and talking. How clear, how crisp, and how properly he is able to communicate in the group. Once that is done, we will have a personal round of HR interview based on the attitudes and all.
This technical.
I told you, two types of technical rounds. And then once the HR round is clear, we will also consider your communication, which is very important. We don't expect you to be extraordinarily good at English, but whatever is there in your mind, if you are able to communicate and we understand with very minimum grammatical mistakes, that is fine with us. But communication is very important, as sir told.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Apart from communication and technical skills, would you see any other aspects in an interview? In the candidates in an interview?
Their attitude, their body language, how they are talking, how they are responding, the way they are able to express their view, all these things.
And how confident you are.
For example, I would share that incident. We had a candidate who was not that good at technical, tests and all. But then looking at the candidate's communication and the candidate's attitude and way of expressions and all, sir felt that that candidate can be a very good asset. So we hired them. So in that candidate's scenario, though the technical capability is not that great, but that candidate's attitude and the communication skills made the difference.
analytical skills, logical skills test has to be passed. And then we look at your communication skills through a GD, group discussion, and then followed by a technical round. That is usually a drive. How we conduct drive. So whoever pass through that, we will get them here and train in that particular language which we want them to train.